So what else have we got to do? Back here we've got depot drop off. Suppose we could develop the road a bit. We'll have to give them bus service and everything, aren't we? How do you roadside buildings? M and N. If you put in a piece down, you can do M. Sorry, that M goes clockwise and N goes. So yeah, that rotates that way. If you hold a shift key down when you do it, it goes in small amounts like that. And if you do the keys next to it, which are the angle bracket keys, usually, that will raise or lower. And the same thing, if you hold the shift key down, it does it in small amounts. Right, that goes to there. So now we should be able to train food from here up there and then truck it into a destination, which will need to be defined. So if they can use that road, come in this way and drop it here somewhere. While we're here, we'll drop some bus stops in. Right, Adlington food, isn't it? Rip. So cargo there to here. Station types don't match, of course they don't. Because it should be that to that. While we're here, we'll do some buses. Adlington. Give them a depot. Out of town. I'll do. Right, let's get the passenger service up and running. We'll buy one cargo truck to start moving food, which will be that one. That will get that going. We need, what's this called? South Shields. South Shields beans. Love it. Right from there to there. It's not really beans, is it? It's berries. A couple of trucks on that. Okay, all that's missing now is the train. Okay, we're missing track. I think I messed up this. Let's do that. Collision. That's a whole lot of unlock. Tank cars, swamp boats, you name it. It all just unlocked.
Paddy was driving home in his truck whilst drunk. He kept weaving across the road. A cop pulled him over and asked Paddy what was up with the driving. Paddy said, "I was avoiding the trees in the road." Cop said, "For God's sakes, Paddy, that's your air freshener."
Thank you, Chris. Right, this is South Shields, food, berries. Interesting combo, this one. So it's going to start off here, pick up food, go all the way and drop it off here. And on the way back, it's going to pick up berries from there. That's the plan. So, South Shields. Pick up food. Get to Adlington and drop everything off. No, get to... Yeah, get to Adlington and drop everything off. Then at the South Shields sidings, load up on berries and come back. Okay, let's try it. Let's see if it works. Let's try a AR-35 again. Let's look at the cargo. That can take berries and food. Perfect. Let's just stick 4 cars on it, get it going. Right, it's now recognized Adlington as a consumer. That's the first part. that now recognizes Haywood Coffee, which is that one. It now recognizes that as a consumer. Let's just check this line. Yep. Yes, there's no filter on that, so they will truck back the beans, the berries to here, which will help that enormously. Because that's nearly at capacity. Where's the why has the income come down on that? That's weird. They're not getting Conmat. The income's fallen. Something's changed. They're not getting Conmat. This thing is not able to produce because it's not got enough marble. I don't think... maybe we need to put that marble line back. I thought that that would be enough marble on that line, but if it, I guess the distance is too great. Look, it's only producing 200. Alright, we're going to have to put trucks back on this line. Interesting. All my buys are because of you streaming them. Mice and Macar, Mud Runner, Skylines, Transport Fever, now Transport Fever 2. I want to put another train on that line, but just need to be careful. Ah, food. That's about to level up. It's going to start demanding a lot of coffee beans now. Let's get those berries moved. Is there really food on the truck station, or is the icon misleading? There should be food. Yeah. It's collected 36 food. It's taking the food to there. They will distribute it. Okay, they should start growing a bit when they get food. You mean on the truck station there shouldn't be any? Only train. South Shields food. Oh, no, that's right. That's the original food run. That's correct. That was the original food that we had going into South Shields, and now we're training it all the way up to Adlington. You can't use bus stops as a delivery point, but what you can do, which I've done here, you see that there? So when you go to your road thing and you go to buildings, there's a bus stop, and if you go to the right, there's also a truck unload stop, which it looks like a bus stop, and but you can put it down just like a bus stop, but you can unload a truck at that point, which means you don't have to build a truck station in the middle of a town. So what you want to do is when you do this is look, when you're putting this down, look at the icons that the town needs. So it shows you where the food demand is, the food symbol, and then the little tool symbol is the cog. So if you're trying to deliver tools, you know, you don't want to put your truck stop down here because the catchment area is important. You want to get as many buildings with the icon that you want in that catchment. So you put that there and then you can unload. But what you can't do is you can't pick up from it. It's unload only. Right, what are you doing, Boyle? Finances. Okay, that bit of food paid for it. And he should be able to pick up a few berries on the way. Nice. Help pay the bills. So when he got here, he just about broke even. But by the time he gets here, he would have been running at a loss. But I reckon then berries might just help him to break even. Unmistakable call of coffee chicken. No. Okay, production has resumed. Right, let's go and have a look how the fuel tanker's doing. Doing okay. It's maxed out. Not quite as much demand as we would like. That one refinery supports 3 towns. A Dowdrell, thank you for 46 months. Yeah, we started it last week. make an additional stop. Hey Lotus, you had your 13th call this morning. You were stood halfway down to Manchester, all good though, and still smiling. Your 13th call. I'm sorry, Lotus, mate. It's just brutal the way they do that to you so much. It really is. But yeah, there is no point thinking negative. It won't help you. Just keep smiling. No, I didn't want a bus stop. Do we expand that? I think we might have to. Oh, why are you going that way? Okay, we'll move the bus stop around the corner. That's true, Lotus. That is true. We don't have any food coming over to Lytham. I wonder if it's possible to somehow connect our food network, or maybe just make a new one. Hey Dutch. I can watch all day, really enjoy the live, but we'll have to catch up over the weekend on YouTube. Alright mate, see you later. Food, chemical, livestock. Ellesmere. There's only like 3 food processing plants around. I wish it had more than one grain field. So what we can do is get a train to pick up that grain and bring it in. Maybe pick that one up as well, just truck it. Bring a load of grain to here. Actually, no, look at this. Look, take the train. Pick up the grain from here and here. Take it up there and bring the food back. Sell it there. It's on the wrong side of the river though, that thing. It's annoying. There's a tool chain near Cranbrook. I'd like to I'll have a look in a minute. I'm just trying to work out this food thing. I mean, it has got plenty of grain nearby. It's got grain here that we could use, but I was just trying to work out a way of taking grain one way and then bringing the food back. I know there's grain up there. I could ship it, but it would... It's a long way. I could ship grain and then ship food and then truck it to town. Why not what? Turn the beer to food? Let's have a look. Even then, you only get paid once. The ideal thing is where you take away the product and then you come back with the thing that you need. You know, like if you take the grain away and come back with the food for town, you get paid both ways. And the bread plant here. Guess you can make a small one then. Wait, can we do something with fish? Oh, that only turns into meat. But the meat can be turned into food, can't it? So hang on. Nope. 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 That's the nearest one. Okay, so what you could do is take that fish, bring it all the way to here, turn it into meat, and then take the meat to there and sell the food, and then go back. Rooster fish, yeah, listen. Hang on. You can't love rooster fish. Fishery there and a fishery there. Okay, well what about hang on, you could truck fish there, generate the meat, and bring the meat to here. Ship it in. There is food production available right here. You can't add businesses to the map, Flaming Arrow. They're made by the game. You can't change the industries. You just have to generate a new map. Hang on, door wants out.
Confucius say, man who run behind bus get exhausted waits for the rotten tomatoes to be thrown.
I'm saying nothing, firefighter. Let's check up on this supply chain. Okay, that's not a lot of food. That's because it's got nothing. Berries are here. This has run out of berries. Yeah, Quantum, you get new vehicles and stuff. This train's finances are
In 2030 we either have 6 billion or 10 billion.
Nah. Nah. I don't think hard mode will let us do that. Can't see that myself. Well, Pippa was on stream today and Dor was on stream yesterday, Chris. Or whatever it was, the other day. Can't remember. Constellation's out. see in
Have you
years.
not heard me screaming trapped underneath the fence panel? Little legs kicking.
Nope. Surprised.
Neighbour had to come. Had to give me the gate code to entrap me.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, she's been outside painting a fence panel. You think I've got horse-drawn carriages in Dulverton? Hang on. We've got that one, which we've kept in the depot, which is like our museum. We've got that one. That's the only horse-drawn we've got now. Yikes, that train's pretty old. Okay, where's this go? Dulverton to Cranbrook. Wait, there's two of them. What? Oh. Oh yeah, that's quite a long run, actually. We should probably change that. It makes good money as well. What's the demand like? They're not getting enough. I think it might be time to upgrade these boys. Anthony, thank you for 15 months. Thank you, mate. Zeno, thank you for 4. I think if we give them the good old BR75. Yikes, those tank cars are expensive. $30 million. 30 million. It can only do 90 as well. How come it's 30 million? I'm sure we only paid like 13 for one of them. We don't have any diesel yet, and all the electrics are like even more expensive. Every single one has a running cost well over $1 million. Whereas this bad boy is only 300,000. The main cost comes from the cars. Like these things, they're only 420. These are like $1 million each. Ah, that burns. That burns. I mean, the tanks can do 120, but the train can only do 90. But this is a BR75 with 16. I don't think it's a profit destroyer. All of my oil is run with a BR75 on it, and they all make money. Oh, you mean the A35? Yeah, the A35 is... yeah, that is a profit destroyer. Yeah, I just don't think... It's hard to make it work for some reason, that train. Like, these are so cheap to run. That's good. He managed to fill up on food. In fact, he filled up on food and still had some left. Might have to make the berry platform a bit longer. I don't know. Because if like a train comes in, it's got loads of berries on it. It needs somewhere to put them here while all the trucks shift them. I think this is too small. That's better. How's the pack strain? Which one? I'll change this as well. Oh, that one. We'll have a look in a sec. The one that I reconfigured to go down to Lytham. Construction not possible. Should help a little bit. You know, I've not saved it for a while. There's nobody wants to leave this town and go north, I don't think. Oh, there is. On the whole, it appears to be making some money now, which is good. The question is, has it got enough cars on the back? That needs a bus route amendment. Oh, show. Needs another bus stop down here. That needs to come like this way, I think. Oh, it's gone the other way, isn't it? So after stop 1, we come here, I think. Yeah, there you go. And this bit of town's not getting catered for. Why don't you turn, bro? $30-year-old vehicles. Downtime. Yeah, I love the skyscrapers. They're cool. That's a lot of packs. You can really see, like, when you come back to a town where you had a bus route that was, you know, quite happily supplying the town, and you come back and you realize how much of the town you're now not taking passengers to. You realize just how big it's just got. It's bonkers. Get it? I need the purple line and the yellow line to overlap a little bit more, I think. Maybe go there. And then there. That's better. Yeah, I'm fine, Crumpy, thank you. These boys are not coping with the berries. Leaving profit on the table. They're not getting food. Almost 500. We might have to create 2 lines to move all this stuff. I don't think it's working too well with 1 line. Too much of a queue going on. I need to do that because I'm about to drop off at this platform and they wouldn't be able to get out that way. See, if I not put that road in, they can't turn right because this is one way coming down. But now they can drop back out. So now we take half of these. Stick them on berries too. And then we double our loading and unloading speed. That's annoying. Need to move that road. Hang on. Let's do it properly. We'll expand the whole cargo that way. And then have a road come in and split into two. So if we delete... that. It might break the industry when I disconnect this road. Wonder if I can just temporarily... do that while I do this. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, as long as the game's paused, in theory, it's fine. Right. Can even bring on their own dedicated road from that. That little strip there. Got their own queue now. As long as that number doesn't drop below 0. Oh, look at the traffic starting to build up. Look at this. I think they need a train line. I think if you have a look at the numbers, yeah, look at that, 120 now. That definitely needs a passenger line from here to here. I need to break this station and reconfigure it. I suppose I could just put a passenger and not use that inside track. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what these are. Been stupid. I just need to move these tracks over. Just want to punt these tracks into that side there so we can use the inside for passenger. I might move that as well. Right, so we've got to change this now. Lovely. Wait, there's a tunnel. Blimey. That should be fine. Although you got to slow the passenger line down to 145 just to make that turn. Which is a bit annoying. Not that we can do 145, but it'll matter later. The only other option is to go this way. Wait, what? What game? What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Can you not? What? What's going on? This is just an excuse to bill me like more money. That's all this is. It's just a scam.